We're at the Alamo Drafthouse in East El Paso, and I have Melinda and Nathan, who just got out of Space Jam: A New Legacy. And so, Melinda, tell me your initial reaction to this film. What do you think?
I thought it was awesome. It was fun, and it was exciting to watch.
If you had to pick a favorite scene or something that stood out to you in this new movie, what would you pick? What would you choose?
I think the moment where LeBron and his son were like talking about it's okay to be you and I'm gonna support you.
So obviously this movie like includes a lot of references to other movies like Harry Potter, Mad Max, you know, Game of Thrones, the TV show.
That was my favorite part.
Was it?
When they referenced Game of Thrones. I'm a huge fan.
So what did you think about all of that? Did you appreciate that?
I sure did. It was unique. I mean, it's nice to see all these throwback movies coming into a new movie. It was awesome.
Nice, nice. Okay. What was your favorite part in the movie, Nathan?
Bugs Bunny said what?
What's up, Doc?
That was your favorite part? That's awesome. Yeah. Bugs Bunny is such a classic character. Okay. So on our channel, we review our movies using movie reels, 5 being the highest rating, 1 reel being the lowest. So out of 5 movie reels, how many would you give Space Jam: A New Legacy?
5 movie reels.
5 reels. All right. Super
Definitely.
satisfied. Okay.
Yeah.
Nathan, what about you? How many reels would you give it?
5.
5. All right. Super satisfied customers. They love Space Jam: A New Legacy. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us on our channel. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And now we have Andrew. Andrew, obviously, you've got to be a Space Jam fan wearing the Cleveland Cavaliers LeBron James jersey, man. So what did you think of it?
I thought the movie was very good. I kind of wanted to see more of more stuff from the original movie, but overall it was pretty good. The story was alright, but again, it was kind of like the same story from the first one, just a different variation of it.
One thing they did in this movie was they really modernized it for 2021. They did a lot of pop culture references, and they kind of reimagined the game of basketball. I mean, how did you like that?
It was okay. I understand what they were doing because they're bringing this movie into this generation.
Right.
They're not basing it off of the old generation. So I understand, kids these days, like, they expect a lot of that fast-paced stuff, and they like to see a lot of action and a lot of colors and all that other stuff. So I understand that.
How would you compare this movie to maybe the original 1996 version with Michael Jordan?
I mean, I'm a LeBron fan, but the original Space Jam movie is the favorite of the two for me.
Why do you think that's a little bit better?
There was a lot of basketball-themed stuff in the first one. As to the second one, it was more of, okay, we're basing it off a video game that the son created,
right?
And we're getting trapped into this technology and all this other stuff. So that's why I feel it's cool, but I feel the first one is better.
All right, so Andrew, on our channel, what we do is we rate movies on a scale of 1 to 5 movie reels because we're the reel screeners.
Okay.
How many movie reels would you give Space Jam: A New Legacy?
4.
All right, well, Andrew, hey, thanks for being on the show with the Reel Screeners. We will see you around. You take care of yourself, all right? Next up, we have a father-son duo. We've got little Noah right here, and we've got Gabe. Obviously, you've been around for the original movie from 1996 with Michael Jordan. Now you've got 2021 with LeBron James. It's a whole new crew, a whole new cast, a whole different story. What did you think about this? Was it kind of hard for you to separate your nostalgia?
It's funny you mentioned that, Lenny, because yes, it was hard for me to separate it. But then once I saw the reactions from this little dude, holy smokes, man, I was just engulfed into the new movie.
Your daddy seemed to really like the movie, Noah. Did you like the movie?
Yeah.
What did you like the most about the movie?
The rabbit girl.
She was pretty cool, right? Because she was trying to be an Amazon like Wonder Woman, right? Going back to you, Gabe, this movie did a good job. Well, I mean, depending on perspective, it did either a good job or a bad job of modernizing the Space Jam franchise.
I do like the way they implemented what the kids nowadays are into, which is the video games.
I totally agree.
And, you are who you are. I am who I am. Who am I? Who are my teammates?
Right.
And are you going to accept me? Am I going to accept you? And I love the way the movie did that because in today's age, you got to accept people for who they are.
So, Gabe, on our channel, we rate movies on a scale of 1 to 5 movie reels because we're the reel screeners.
Okay.
So, how many movie reels would you give Space Jam: A New Legacy?
I'm going to give it a 4.5.
No, I don't want to leave you out of this, okay? Do you think people should go to the movie theaters to watch this movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, All right, good job, Noah. Well, guys, thank you so much for being on the show with the Real Screeners. We will see you around, Gabe. So now, next up at the Alamo Drafthouse is Zariah and Jolene. When you walked out of the theater, just tell me, what were your thoughts? How were you feeling about this movie?
I thought it was pretty cool. It was funny too.
Are you familiar with LeBron James at all? Have you seen him play basketball?
Yes, actually, my dad is like a big fan of him.
Oh, okay. So how did you think of him as an actor?
I thought it was very bizarre that he wasn't playing he was playing basketball, but he wasn't playing actual basketball, and he was in a movie. But overall, I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay. All right. And Jolene, what did you think about this movie in general?
As a parent, I think that's a good movie for any parent to watch because it tells you to take a step back and not be focused on pushing your kids and to let them have fun and then let them enjoy the game. So as a parent, to me, it was like a lesson learning movie. It was very fun. It was very witty. It had some adult humor in there.
Sure.
I think LeBron played a good character, but he also sends a message to parents, we're always trying,
right,
and our kids are teaching us, so we need to listen to them and sometimes just let our kids be kids, and they don't have to be the image that we want them to be.
So now, Zariah, let me ask you about this. This movie was kind of, in my opinion, a visual spectacle with a lot of action, a lot of colors. It was beautiful to watch. What did you think about how it looked on the screen?
I thought it looked really cool because I liked all the colors. I'm a color person.
So definitely worth going to the theaters to watch, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask you to rate this movie. So on our channel, The Real Screeners, we rate movies on a scale of 1 to 5 movie reels, since we're the Real Screeners. How many movie reels would you give Space Jam: A New Legacy?
5.
5 solid reels.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So instant classic in your eyes, huh?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Mom, how about yourself?
I would give it a 5. I think the graphics were really good. I think the message was really good. I'm not a movie watcher, so usually if it's boring, I'll fall asleep, and it had my attention the whole time. So to me, it was worth coming to the movies. I have HBO Max. I could have watched it there, but I think it's 10 times better in the movie theater than watching it at home.
Well, ladies, you did a fantastic job. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie, and hopefully we'll see you again on The Real Screeners.
All right, thank you.
Take care. All right, have a nice evening.
Thank you.